Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 Pro versus the Infinix Zero X Pro. And the Infinix Zero X Pro is powered by MediaTek Helio G95 processor with 8GB of RAM, while the Redmi Note 11 Pro is powered by new MediaTek Helio G96 processor with 8GB of RAM. Infinix has a triple cameras on the back, while the Redmi has a quad cameras. We have 108 megapixel main camera with optical image stabilization. Also we have 8 megapixel telephoto lens which give you a 5x optical zoom with OIS. Also we have 8 megapixel ultra wide, while on the Redmi Note 11 Pro we have 108 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide. We also have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and the back is made up of glass on the Redmi Note 11 Pro, while in this brown color on the Infinix Zero X Pro we have leather type finish on the back, while another colors is give you glass back, and the frame on both phones is made up of plastic. Infinix has an in-display fingerprint scanner, while the Redmi Note 11 Pro we have fingerprint scanner on the side. On the bottom we also have a headphone jack on the Infinix, which is also available on the Redmi, which is on the top, and you can see also we have dual speakers on both phones. So in this video I'm going to show you how is the Redmi Note 11 Pro with the MediaTek Helio G96 is stacked up against the MediaTek Helio G95 inside the Infinix Zero X Pro. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. Here we go. Logos came up first on the Infinix Zero X Pro. Also we have Android 11 on both phones. We have MIUI version 13 versus the XOS version 10, I believe, or XOS version 7. I'm not sure about that, but let's see who is faster. Both phones is running on the latest software version. Redmi Note 11 Pro more faster when it comes to booting up. Now the Infinix, it is also done, about 4 or 5 second difference there between these two devices. And guys, now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. On the Redmi Note 11 Pro we have 6.67 inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, while on the Infinix we also have a 6.67 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate as well. Both phones also has a punch hole on the center, which is a little more smaller on the Redmi as compared to the Infinix. Everything is closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Now let's opening up phone dialer, more faster the Infinix. Now let's opening up settings, that is very similar on both phones. Now let's go to the display. Both phones has a 120Hz refresh rate, and you can see we also have an auto option on the Infinix, and the auto option it is not very good on the Infinix, so I prefer all the time 120Hz mode on this phone. So now let's open Amazon shopping with same Wi-Fi network, and little more faster on the Infinix if I'm not wrong. Now let's see the scrolling, very smooth on both phones because of the 120Hz refresh rate. Now let's open this, again very similar. Now let's check out some games application. Now let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. Little more faster on the Redmi as compared to the Infinix, and you can see. Now let's open Instagram, faster on the Infinix. Opening up Pinout. Pinout is a little more faster again on the Redmi. So looks like the game uploading time more faster on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now let's open Snapchat, faster on the Infinix. Now let's opening up Spotify. Spotify is very similar. Now let's opening up Subway Surfer. Again we have MediaTek Helio G95 versus a G96. New Redmi Note 11 Pro more faster there, and you can see. Now let's opening up the Temper 2, and Temper 2 is faster on the Redmi. Yes it is, but let's see at the end. Little more faster on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. MediaTek Helio G95 versus a G96. Now let's opening up the Pubg Mobile, and the Pubg is open up very similar on both phones, but let's see who is faster. Both phones looks very similar. Redmi is a little more faster there, and you can see. Also on the Infinix Zero X Pro we only have single speaker. We have dual speakers versus a single speaker, no comparison. Now let's opening up the Tutor, that is faster on the very similar. Now let's open Zedge, and Zedge is faster on the Infinix as compared to the Redmi. So now let's see the scrolling, very smooth on both phones, no issue whatsoever. And last time I launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Now let's see who is going to be the fastest one. Now let's open the camera. Camera is open up more faster on the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Now let's look at the front camera. Here is the front camera on both phones, and the front camera is much better on the Infinix. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am seeing to fall Google Chrome on both phones. Now let's opening up Wikipedia, and that is faster on the. Now let's see the scrolling, that is very smooth on both phones. Now let's open this English, and also very similar. Let's see the scrolling, and 120 Hz is working absolutely fine on both phones. Next on the list is Samsung.com, and Samsung.com is faster on the Infinix as compared to the Redmi. So now let's see the scrolling, very smooth on both phones, no issue whatsoever. Now check out RAM management on both phones. Both phones has 8 GB of RAM. Both phones also has an extended RAM feature. Now let's see that who is performed good in the RAM management. Phone dialer, that is seems like refresh on the Redmi but not on the Infinix. Now let's open settings, no refresh. Amazon shopping, refresh on the Redmi. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, no refresh. Instagram, no refresh. Pinout, still refresh on the Infinix. Now let's open Snapchat, refresh. Now let's open Spotify, no refresh. Subway Surfer, refresh on both phones. Let's see Temper and 2, no refresh. Now let's opening up Pubg Mobile, no refresh. RAM management is little more better on the Infinix, but overall both phones is performing really good. Now let's opening up the Tutor, no refresh. Zedge, no refresh. Last we're back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, what I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and the Redmi Note 11 Pro is performing a little more faster in the game app loading time. As far as the system based application are concerned, both phones is performing very similar in that area in terms of the RAM wise, and the Infinix is performing a little more better in the RAM management as compared to the Redmi Note 11 Pro. Also we have 4500 mAh battery size with a 45 watt fast charging support, while with the Redmi we have 5000 mAh battery size with a 67 watt fast charging. And that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Redmi Note 11 Pro versus the Infinix Zero X. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.